Hey y'all, I'm just in here to talk to you guys about BOGO Day 1 here in November. It is by Adaptive. Get Ylang Ylang for free. And I'm super pumped about these. These are two really, really great emotional oils. And if you haven't, I guess, been living under a rock in 2020, we need all the emotional support that we can get. And so today's BOGO is adaptive. You buy the adaptive, get Ylang Ylang for free. Adaptive at wholesale is $37.50, and Ylang Ylang is $37. So wow, 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 we save literally $37, which is incredible on this oil. And I'll talk about both. But Adaptive is actually one of those like now big staple oils in doTERRA. It came out actually about 2 years ago, and there have been some incredible stories about how Adaptive has helped so many people emotionally with anxiety, depression, overwhelm, OCD, a lot of just different things like that. Because again, I do want to say this, I think almost every single BOGOs or video that you hear me do, we talk about how essential oils are so powerful with emotions, unlike anything else, even a lot of times the medication that we take on a regular basis. Why? Is because when you breathe those essential oils in, it goes straight to your brain. And then elicits all sorts of different chemical reactions in your body positively, because these are pure therapeutic plant oils. And so Adaptive is a blend that has things like lavender, wild orange, copaiba, magnolia. So there are a lot of, again, floral oils, which we'll talk about because ylang ylang is a floral oil, which are really calming. Adaptive is incredible for the brain and the endocannabinoid system. So like think CBD related, if that doesn't make sense to you. And it, again, once you breathe it in, sometimes I have literally felt like a weight come off of my chest, right? When we're overthinking things or have so much to do. And so Adaptive is one of those oils that are incredible to just be diffusing on a regular basis. It smells super good, very feminine, I will say that. And so it's great for like a perfume, like rolling it on, or again, putting it on the pulse points on your wrists, just to continually breathe it in. Actually, sometimes what I like to do with oils like these for emotional support on a regular basis is actually put them in my hair, because you kind of just smell it on a regular basis. Do it with a little tiny bit of coconut oil, because it's also really good for your hair. Adaptive is really good, actually Adaptive and ylang ylang in a bath. We all just need some self-care on a regular basis, but I would say especially this year. And so putting both of those oils in there is really gonna support you emotionally. I'm trying to think of anything else with Adaptive. I have my little handy dandy book as always. Boom, boom. I think Adaptive is super good for kids too, if anybody has young kids. That's one that I hear a lot of moms diffuse for their kids when they are trying to get them to take a nap, or are just like super colicky or fussy, or even just like a lot of kids, I think right now with all the social distancing and masks and all the things that are so different than what they're used to, just feel a little bit anxious and tight up. And so Adaptive is an incredible oil just to be diffusing in your home to help with a lot of that. Oh, there's my dog. And so that's kind of a lot of what Adaptive, I would say, is be used for. You can actually use Adaptive. It's really good for your skin. I would just make sure if you do that, use it in the evenings, because it has citrus oils in it. So yes, that is Adaptive. It's all things calming, all things support emotionally. And ylang ylang is along a lot of the same, kind of the same boat with that. Ylang ylang is a floral oil, which smells amazing. I ran out of it a long time ago, and I'm so excited to get it back today. But ylang ylang is really actually really good for, aside from emotions, hormones, especially for women. So a lot of like low libido or hormone imbalance, this oil is really, really good to do that. Again, just kind of putting it right here, especially like right on your thyroid, can help a lot, because a lot of that is also related hormone-wise to your thyroid. Um, Again, adrenal fatigue, which also goes along with all the same things with hormone imbalances. It's also actually really good for your heart. So if you're someone who does get like heart palpitations, I can't say it. But that's really, really great for that. I actually think my sister-in-law used it for a little bit. She had Lyme disease, so she had a couple of those. And it helped her a lot, from what I remember. And also blood pressure. So this is another good oil. I think, again, because blood pressure, yes, it helps the cardiovascular system, but blood pressure can be so related to our anxiety levels and just emotional state that that's, again, another oil to be taking or like breathing in quite a bit if that's the case for you. And then you can also take this oil internally, which again would be great for your skin, but also that cardiovascular system. The other thing that I'm excited for is this is a really good self-care oil for baths, like I also already talked about. This is also a really good oil for your hair. So I was actually talking to somebody yesterday about how I really need to do some more for my hair, because my hair just has always been something, or just really thin, and it breaks super easy. So doing like a little hair mask with some ylang ylang, maybe some copaiba, rosemary. That's actually probably what my little blend will be. But again, a great oil for that. So there's so many different uses for these oils, but I also would say a lot of it is going to be for diffusing and putting on, and then also just self-care. So that's kind of how I would bundle these oils up. They are super, super just supportive oils and all in all. So again, if anybody has questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. If you need any more ideas, I think this year, or this round of BOGOs, they are also sending an ebook out for how to use all of your BOGOs if you get the BOGO box. So today, either get the BOGO box or Adaptive and Ylang Ylang for free. Let me know if y'all need anything. We'll see you tomorrow.